What's up, Fit Gamers? It's your coach, Joey B/3 here, back again with the Fit Gamer Fight Move series. I'm so excited to be back. We are going to be taking a look at the Bourne Conspiracy once again. It's one of my favorite action games of all time. The motion capture work and the choreography put into this game is absolutely amazing. So let's take a look at one of the double takedowns where you get to take down two opponents at one time. Let's take a look. Alright, so you saw there from the gameplay footage and our reenactment that this is a very quick double takedown. So in the game, you build up this takedown meter, and if you have opponents around you, whether it's 2 or 3, depending on how much you build up that meter, you can take down 1, 2, or 3 opponents all at one time. But this time we're taking a look at a double takedown. So let's do the quick setup for this scenario. Basically, in this situation, Jason has been backed into a corner and he has to fight his way out. And for the sake of this video, this is going to be opponent 1 and this is going to be opponent 2. The takedown choreography starts with opponent 1 coming in and striking with a haymaker punch to Jason's rib cage or even the kidney area on his back. As Jason takes the hit from opponent 1, he sees opponent 2 coming in. So he puts up his forearm to block that backhand strike coming from opponent 2. Immediately after saving himself with that forearm block, opponent number 1 is coming in with a strike to the high line this time, and Jason intercepts him with a back fist, utilizing his knuckles here, and he strikes him right in the face before his punch can even reach him. Jason turns his attention back to opponent 2, and it looks like he actually strikes him in the face and then goes for a grab on the arm and the shoulder to gain control of that opponent. The reason why I say he goes back and strikes opponent 2 before he gets the grab on the arm and the shoulder is because you hear a sound effect and opponent 2 head snaps back. Once Jason has some control over opponent 2, he turns his attention back to opponent 1 to try to finish him off with a nice side kick or even a back kick. Now that opponent 1 is finished off, Jason turns his attention back to opponent 2, utilizes his leverage that he has on the arm and shoulder to deliver a devastating knee strike straight to the abdomen, probably hitting him in the solar plexus. Just to make sure opponent 2 is out of his way before he makes his escape, he throws him down to the ground. Now it's hard to see exactly what kind of throw he's using, but it looks like he's using leverage from the head and the arm at the same time, pushing him forward and possibly rolling him over to get him onto his back. All right, guys, so there's the breakdown for the choreography. Now let's talk about a few things that we liked and a few things that we didn't like as we go through it. One of the main things I noticed right off the bat that I didn't like was that Jason put himself in a bad position in between 2 opponents. Now he has one to the left and one to the right. Very difficult situation. It's always best to try to stack your opponents so then you only have to fight one at a time. Another thing at the beginning that I noticed was that these guys attack Jason first. He allows them to attack, and he actually gets hit first. Being Jason Bourne, you would think he would have the awareness to attack or counterattack and intercept his opponents before even taking a strike, but in this situation, it makes the choreography look a little bit cooler. Now, with that being said, being in between 2 opponents, difficult situation, but I think Jason handles it pretty well here. He actually blocks the next incoming strike from his opponent, and I really like that intercepting back fist that he uses to opponent number 1 to strike him quickly in the face. Now, a back fist necessarily isn't a fight ender. You're just striking quickly with the back knuckles here, and it's gonna hurt, but it's not necessarily gonna put your opponent down or knock them out. I also really liked how he struck with his knee here and not with a kick or something like that. Anytime you're in close quarters, I always advocate using the close quarter striking tools. The elbow, the head, and the knee. These are devastating strikes, and Jason definitely used it really well here. The throw there at the end, I feel like is a little bit of a waste of time, but it looks cool for the choreography. I feel like after his strike to the midsection with his knee, he could have came down with the elbow or maybe come up with another knee to strike that opponent in the head and make sure he's down for the count. All right, so there you guys have it for this Fit Gamer fight move straight from the Bourne Conspiracy. Again, looking at Jason Bourne taking down 2 opponents at the same time. Be sure to leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below if you guys think Jason Bourne has some awesome moves or he could be doing better. If you guys are interested in a more realistic take on this particular scenario between 2 opponents, be sure to check out my new series, Fit to Fight. It's basically where we're going to teach you guys some basic self-defense techniques and strategies while also looking at some of the Fit Gamer Fight Move episodes going through the choreography and doing some revisions to make it a bit more realistic. I hope all you fit gamers out there join me for that video series. I'm really excited about it. So be sure to subscribe, as you don't want to miss those videos in the future. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Game on, stay fit, and keep on training just like Jason Bourne.